Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. Let me fix this. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and jump straight into your reading. I'm going to be using my regular tarot deck as well as my Lenormand. Okay, so let's jump in. Any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description box. As far as my website is concerned, my pick a card channel as well, if that's what you're into. And thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Definitely feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know how this reading resonated with you, what you took from it, all of that, all right? But let's get straight into it. The first card that I actually have, that I flipped from my Lenormand deck, I have the Coffin. So what you may not be expecting to happen from now until the end of July, you could be literally visited by certain ancestors, certain passed on friends, loved ones, whether it's via your dreams, whether this is via like your home, you physically seeing them, okay? Or you just feeling their presence as a whole. I'm also seeing too with the Coffin, now I'm not predicting death because I don't do that over here, but some of you guys could get some interesting news about someone who may have already passed on and maybe you didn't know that they passed on. This could be like an old friend. This could be a family member who you haven't heard or talked to in ages. And you could be getting this information that maybe they've passed on, okay? I'm also seeing that like from now until the end of July, a version of you could be actually dying out. You could be starting to realize that certain areas in your life are not going to change unless you change your perspective, you change the way you're approaching it. And you could be feeling like you are tired. You want to sever a relationship with a friend, with a family member, with a particular person. You may be feeling like you want to sever your relationship to certain social medias or change things about the way that you may approach life in general, okay? But continuing, I also have the Stork. So what you may not be expecting to happen, you can get some really important news. And this is so funny. This represents the energy of death, change, okay, endings. And the Stork does represent new beginnings. It represents new life, new starts. So whatever major ending that could be taking place during this time frame could also be making way for new. And some of you guys may not be expecting that you get a new job during this time frame. There could be a new addition added to your family. Okay, some of you could literally find out that you're pregnant because the Stork does represent babies and it does represent pregnancy energy. So that could be something that's a little bit shocking for you, is to find out that you could be expecting, okay? But there is some sort of new beginning that's going to be taking place for you guys. And it could be something beautiful. Like you could finally be starting that business or starting that creative project. Whatever this may be, there's some sort of new beginning that's going to be beautiful and exciting. I also have the heart here. So this represents the heart chakra, love, okay, all of that. So what you may not be expecting during this time frame, someone could be trying to show you their true feelings for you. And you may have not known to what extent this person may have felt for you or still may have felt for you, especially if this is an ex who could be trying to express their feelings to you in some sense, okay? Another thing you may not be expecting to happen is that you end up falling deeply for someone. You may have been, just playing around with the situation, not really taking this person that serious. And then randomly you find yourself falling deeply in love with this person, madly in love with this person. Okay. We also have the Tree. So something to do with family may come up. I'm telling you, something here with family may be brought to the surface. There could be certain family members who you haven't seen in a while that you end up seeing from now to the end of July. Okay, there could also be certain family traumas that are being brought up to the surface to be addressed. All right, let's keep going. Aquarius. What are they not expecting to happen from now until the end of July? Okay, so you could be slightly stressed out. You could be slightly stressed out because you could feel like everything is on you in terms of responsibilities. Even if you're not living on your own or doing things on your own, it could feel like majority of it is on you. Okay, for others of you, what you may not be expecting to happen if you are in a living situation where you live with someone else, or it's a scenario where you feel like you have to do everything on your own anyways, you could be looking at maybe relocating, maybe living on your own. A lot of you too feel like you want to be more independent or self-sufficient. So you could be doing things to purposely put yourself in the path of that. Whether that's you want to be self-employed, you could be trying to set your intentions for that. Whether this is you trying to like live on your own, I see you guys setting your intentions for that. Although it could be stressful, I see you guys are going to be putting that as like your main priority or focus. Another thing that you may not be expected to happen, you could have to reject some sort of love advance that could be extended to you. Like this could be an ex trying to come back and trying to swing you back into a relationship with them or dealing with them. And you could be having to turn that down, or some of you guys will be turning it down. For others of you, this could be like a business opportunity, a job, okay, a living arrangement. You could be finding some faults within it and deciding to maybe not follow through with this. Okay, but also just in general, for my Aquarius who have been in this energy of not really liking where you're at career-wise, or not really feeling the cycle of energy that you've been stuck in, I see you guys are going to be making adjustments by the end of this month to get yourself back on track. You could be tired of like being in the same redundant energy. I see you guys also getting better at saving your money. You could end up, you know, having the money that you needed to finally buy a car, or you finally have the money to move out and get your own place. So something that you've been saving your money for, working really hard for, is going to pay off during this time frame for you guys. Some of you guys could also realize that a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo individual still hasn't let go of some sort of grudge. They could be purposely making your life hard or doing things to kind of like show you that they're not over whatever issue they may have had with you. And yeah, I think that you guys could be dealing with somebody who's really petty or who is not going to allow you to just move on from certain arguments or issues you guys may have had with each other. Okay, these are just some of the things that I'm seeing. I hope that this did give you some insight on your situation. If you did take something from it, definitely feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe, okay? And of course, I will have more videos coming for you guys in the future. But thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you later.